Hello, we are Freyas, and we will be bringing you Super Metroid GT Classic, a really fun boss rush category. So, we'll start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go! So this category follows the exact same route as any percent until just before Fantoon. So the beginning of the game is going to be the same as every other Super Metroid game. We're Samus, so the more things that we can blow up along the way, the better. So we're going to start with Ceres Station. For this Ridley fight, our options are either to hit a Ridley 100 times, or to get below 30 health. So we're going to try and get below 30 health as fast as possible, which means taking 5 hits from Ridley's tail, because that's the part of Ridley which does the most damage. So now, Ceres Escape has a timer, which makes it one of the most watched segments, and our goal here is the same as always, to get a better time than TaskBot. We pulled it off once today, can we pull it off again? Double door bonk does not want us to beat TaskBot. That was a good run. Unfortunately, we do not beat TaskBot this time around. Always unfortunate when that happens, but still a good time nonetheless.
Do we have a second for a quick word?
We do.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Hello there, folks. My name is TinyTim78, and I'm the host for this run here, Super Metroid with freyasspirit. And we hope you enjoy the run. Just like to remind you, you're watching the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering Online 3, raising money for Mind. I'd like to point out that Save, Kill, and Taunt the Animals is in play, and it's very close. There's only €10 between Save and Kill at the moment. So if you love your animals, or if you want to see them die, then you have the choice, okay? So let's get those donations in for that. Cheers.
2 marathons in one day. Our record is 6 marathon runs in one day, while doing restreaming in between. After that, we realized that we had a habit of overbooking ourselves, and started being a bit more careful about orb. So one of the first things you're going to notice is that as we're running, that our arms are flailing around wildly. Those are called arm pumps, and each time we do that, it pushes us forward a pixel. So even moving forward in this game is dependent on how fast you can mash.
We've got a moment for a donation.
Now is a great time.
Okay, fantastic. We have received a €1 donation from Floha258, our wonderful previous host. Thanks once again to BSG for having me as a volunteer. It was a blast to host, even if it was in the middle of the night. Now get those donations in for a good cause. Oh, and kill the animals! Thank you very much indeed, Floha, for that wonderful donation.
So coming up here is the climb. We're going to be just jumping platform to platform. So you notice that we're going to be angling down every time we land. By breaking spin jump, we expand our hitbox, which allows us to snap to the ledge, which is going to be used throughout the entire game. And through one of the core movement techniques in the game. Snapping to every ledge, and it affects basically every single jump in the game. coming here up here is Bomb Teresa. We're gonna hit Bomb Teresa with 15 beam shots and 5 missiles to kill. And important is that we end the kill with a missile to avoid the last cutscene of Bomb Teresa's head falling off. Definitely not the cleanest kill because we didn't get the cutscene skip, but we'll take what we can get. And we exit with full health, full ammo, which is important. Coming up is Alcatraz Escape. We're just going to bounce directly out of here. Really, really cool trick when you're first learning the game. That's unfortunate. We're gonna pause for a second to just shoot both of those. So we want to leave this room with full health and at least 2 missiles. So hopefully we'll get some health. Good enough. Good enough. The important piece is that we have 5 missiles to open this door. So the next trick coming up is a mock ball, or fast morph ball, and we're going to use that to slide under gates that we normally wouldn't be able to get past until speed booster. And this is one of the foundational tricks of the game. Mock balls are just used everywhere. Basically, every time we do a running jump into morph, we're going to be doing a mock ball. And this one especially skips score spawn. So it's one of the first tricks you learn when you're playing the game, when you're learning the game. And all of you get to hear the keyboard clicks as we split. So the GT, we haven't explained what GT Classic is yet. The GT Classic uses a GT code, which is effectively a cheat code developers left in to get you all of the items as you enter the Golden Teresa boss. So we're going to be doing that to get all the items, and then once we get all of those items, we're just going to be doing a boss rush for the rest of the game. So this is a category that we haven't super grinded. You can skip, there's a way to skip these missiles in charge beam for about 15-20 seconds time save, but it leaves you with significantly less ammo, and the Kraid quick kill that we use relies on that, and getting the missiles is just good marathon safety. So if we're gonna really grind for a PB, we'd absolutely learn how to cut those out. But for marathon safety, those are really nice to have. So we're just about to the route divergence from any percent. We need to grab these power bombs because we need to sneak into lower Norfair as fast as we can. So up until we grab power bombs, this is exactly the same route as any percent. Those things have not been very nice to us recently. So once we have the power bombs, there we go. There we go. After missing that over and over, we finally nailed that back. So now we can just run away with the loot that we grabbed. And now we're just going to be running to Kraid. because we're going to need Varia to get into Lower Norfair with as little stuff as possible. So coming up here is a really, really cool trick called the Crate Quick Entrance. We're just going to break all the blocks. We're just going to break all the blocks and just jump straight through. Really, really cool trick that you normally don't get to see in this category because you're much more ammo strapped. Because we grab the safeties, we get to show awesome tricks like that. And now this is where grabbing the safeties really comes in. We can just kill those with missiles. Normally people do interesting stuff to kill those with power bombs because you don't have enough missiles. And Charge Beam is going to really help us with Crate Quick Kill. And there we go. That is Crate down. So now there's a few more items that now there's only 2 more items that we're going to grab before we enter Lower Norfair. One of them is high jump boots and the other one is an E-tank. And then we get to see where the routes really diverge. Oh, we might actually get this mock ball. That is so swag. That is so swag. We got to keep our momentum and ball. We got to do that mock ball and keep our momentum. That feels so good. That is an incredibly difficult trick to get, and it always feels so good whenever we can manage it. So right here, we're going to dive straight for high jump boots. So this E-tank and high jump boots are all that we need. And right now this really feels like this run is a hybrid of old route and new route. Because we do a Varia. We did an old route grade, but now we're gonna do a new route escape here. We're just going to lay a power bomb to break the blocks. And now we get to do an old route this run to go up. So this one is cool because it combines like a bunch of stuff from different routes.
Quick second.
Yes.
Okay, just want to update you on how we're getting on with the animals. We've currently got 0 euros towards taunting the animals. Remember, that is still an option. You've also got 21 euros towards killing the animals, and currently at 30 euros, we are saving the animals. So, all you animal lovers out there, remember, this is going to be close. So, get those donations in. Thank you very much.
We always hope to see a really close bid war. The best case scenario is that it's all tied. So this is where the routes diverge. Instead of going to grab anything here, we're just going to dive straight for Lower Norfair. So we want to farm up to full supers and full health. And then we're going to do a trick called the lava dive. And you're going to see immediately why it's called the lava dive. So we're going to jump in very specific patterns to despawn some of the fireballs. And get that one to fire a little bit. And because we made that one fire, we can just jump straight up here. And we're super happy that we just got that through that room with no problem. So we're going to make another save here. Because the next trick is even trickier. We're going to be attempting a one frame trick known as the green gate glitch to open a green gate from the wrong side. Each attempt costs a super, so we have 5 attempts before we have to reset. And we'll say maybe a 50-50 chance that we get it without needing to reset. I'd be super hype if we could just get through this run without needing to reset at all. First try! First try, that is so good! Okay, so the next thing here is the GT code. As we enter Golden Chorizo's room, we're going to be holding down the 4 face buttons during the door transition. And that will give us all the items. So now we need to unequip Spazer, because if we shoot with Spazer on, we just crash the game. So that is that. And now we're just going to crouch here. And wreck Golden Chorizo. And now we're just in a boss rush. Which is an awesome, awesome place to be. So the one item that you don't get is Screw Attack. We don't strictly need Screw Attack here, but it's incredibly, incredibly comfy in a marathon setting. It's going to make everything so much easier. So now our goal is just to kill the 4 bosses, kill the other 3 main bosses, and then dive into Dorian. Because we have Screw Attack, we can just do green pillars here. We can Screw Attack through this entire room. Huge part of the reason why this is such a nice, comfy item. And this room is the worst room in the game. But it's not really much of a room when you have Screw Attack and Space Jump. This down grab is one of our favorite. Breaking spin to get to that ledge. You can see how tight it was there. It's so beautiful because if we fall a huge long way. So now we just get to run through and wreck everything. We have full beam combo, which means that Ridley's only gonna take 20 shots. So Ridley's gonna die incredibly quickly. And now the Metal Pirates are super fast to kill with Plasma. In this room, we're gonna do a trick called Powerhouse. We're gonna Ooh, unfortunately we bonked. We're gonna try and carry our momentum through this room, which is always a fun trick. So now, with only 20 shots to kill Ridley, this is gonna be a super easy, super fast fight. So don't blink or you'll miss it. Right into Ridley's Claw for a quick kill. And that is a Space Pelican down. And of all the bosses in the game in this category, that is the longest by far. So don't get used to bosses taking that long. Reverse Powerhouse, we're going to try and space jump through the next room. Very easy with Screw Attack. And now we're going to try and do it, we're going to try and lay it, clip through the ceiling, and then do a speedball out of this room. Wasteland. Or not. That was a case of us mixing up categories. Screw Attack means that we can just easily just kill all these. And with this room, we want to hold a trick shot even though we have Screw Attack, because it makes us break spin when we wall jump out of that last one. And breaking spin there allows us to down grab it, which will and the goal there is to make the last Namihe get onto screen later to get a better fire cycle. Screw Attack to the rescue here. So much easier in this category. We believe this is the fastest of any category that you kill Ridley. And we are just about out of Norfair in this one. And it's so nice to be able to kill Ridley in 20 shots rather than 200. So now we're just going to break this tube and zoom through Meridia. We can just do the normal any percent strats here and get through it so quickly. Plus a tiny bit faster because of space jump. So coming up is the defining trigger run, the microwave beam. So you can't see it now, but we actually have X-ray and grapple, and we are going to use, and while X-ray is out, enemies' iframes will disappear. And this is combined with plasma piercing enemies to just one-shot them. Don't blink or you missed it. That is bot wound down. Ooh, we get an attempt at the full halfie. Let's see if we can pull it off. Nope. But that's fine. Full halfie, but luckily we can just space jump across this room. The full halfie is so swag that you just always have to go for it. Even if it is a 50-50, even if it is a trick that we can only do half the time. The world record for any percent is 40-55, we believe. maybe 40-54. The world record for this category is probably like a 30 or 31. See, there's the grapple beam that we have hidden. And now, when the Dragon's fight is going to be a little bit longer, but not much, so don't blink. And that is one very dead shrimp. We have 2 objectives left in the run. Kill Phantoon, and then kill Mother Brain and escape the planet. So a huge part of the way that the world record saves time over us is by getting fewer safeties for the lava dive. The world record will not get high jump boots, which saves a significant amount of time. And will also not get charge and charge missiles. And that does save a bunch of time. It saves a bunch of time, but is also incredibly risky. And even in the race setting, basically nobody would actually go for a high jumpless lava dive. We recently had a multi-category tournament in Super Metroid, and we don't think that there is a single high jumpless lava dive in any GT Classic run. So now we have to actually go to the right and kill Phantoon last. KRDP is the absolute fastest boss order, and it's a boss order that task kills. It's a boss order that task uses for any percent. There have been discussions about whether it's humanly viable, but no human has managed to pull it off yet. The modern any percent route started as a task route, and eventually humans adopted it, so it's entirely possible that humans will find a way to do Suitless Meridia efficiently. And we will end up with humans doing KRDP, Phantoon last. But Suitless Meridia is a huge barrier to that. So we're going to get to see the microwave one more time. You cannot microwave Mother Brain or Ridley because the game expects you to have plasma there, so plasma does not pierce those bosses. We get a really cool speedball into Phantoon, one of a really awesome trick. And we're gonna get one last microwave beam. We're gonna shoot a missile at Phantoon, and then we're gonna switch, and we're gonna charge a shot and microwave Phantoon 3 times. You can either get a fast, mid, or slow, and we're always hoping for a fast. We do get a slow here, which is a 50% chance, and there we go. That is a very dead ghost. So now is a great time if you have any donations.
Thank you very much. Yes, well, I'd like to remind everyone that you are watching BSG Online 3, Benefiting Mind. Please remember that we do have Save, Kill, or Taunt the Animals, which I believe will be coming up reasonably soon. So if you want to change that, currently we're going to be saving the animals, but there's only €11 in it. So please get those donations in now. Thank you very much.
And just in time for us to attempt one of the swaggiest tricks in the game, in the run. 50-50 chance we get it, but if we do get it, you'll see it. That's a good setup. And we got it. That is probably our single favorite trick in this run. So we're super happy that we managed to pull it off. Two space jumps and a mock ball straight in. And we're gonna try to mock ball out of here. We got the mock ball and then bounced. And the whole point of that was to scroll the door as low as possible. And we ended up entering the door as high as possible, which led to the door having to scroll a huge amount. So it was a really good attempt, but not quite. So now the only thing left is to kill Mother Brain. This has been a super solid run, and we're super happy with it. This category gives you so many items that after you've done the GT code, there's no real risk of dying, and it's just a really chill and relaxed run. Super fun to do. So we're going to unequip Screw Attack here. This is going to help us with this appetite skip and help us group the Metroids in the first room. There are strategies to do it other ways, but we have not learned them yet. Or we cannot do them consistently enough for a marathon setting. That is a lot of supers. And a lot of we think we got the damage boost too. We're trying to get the Rinka to hit us through the door transition so we can damage boost off of it. This should be fun. We have a baby skip coming up. This is another really swag trick in the run. It's another one of those tricks where we have a 50-50 chance of being able to pull it off. But if we can pull it off, it's super amazing. So let's try. And we nailed it. That was super close, but it worked.
Well done. Let me know when you've got second for donation.
Now is a great time.
Okay, thank you very much. We have received 15 euros from Luna Manar, who says, "Pet the animals! It's good for mental health after all." Well, thank you very much indeed. I totally agree. And with that, saving the animals creeps even further into the lead. So you don't have long now to get those donations in. Got another one when you're ready?
Yep.
Okay. Superius Kane donates 10 euros. I heard the result was close, so I thought I'd help tip the balance in favour of taunting them. So, taunting them is now on the board.
Oh, that actually did shoot at us. So we re-equip Screw Attack to make the escape go a little bit faster, and we refilled our health so we can do a trick called Stand-Up Glitch. We are going to be damaging down Mother Brain during the cutscene. Oh no. Okay, we just took too much time to do that. We forgot to unequip Bavaria, and we could have continued to try to go for that, but it also could have killed us. We think we were good for it, but that's something where we died many, many times. If we had unequipped Varia, we would have taken off 600 damage. We would have, yep, so we decided to just play it safe and not die.
Let me know when I've got to cut off save and kill the animals.
Now? Wait, say that. Let you know when you need to call it?
So, yes, please.
Okay. So, you can call it as soon as the escape timer appears. We are super happy with ourselves for getting in that unexpected situation and not trying to go for a risky strat. And just deciding to give up 12 seconds for marathon safety. And as soon as the baby dies, we give him the rainbow beam, which is Wave Plasma, reskinned Wave Plasma, which does 1,000 damage. We're going to need to bop Mother Brain in the head 36 times, and then the planet will blow up. Mother Brain getting what she deserves for killing the baby. And now is a good time for calling save or kill.
Okay, let me just refresh it. You have received 10 euros for taunting the animals, 21 for killing the animals, but the winner is 45 euros. We are going to be saving the animals. Thank you very much to everyone who donated for that. It was absolutely fantastic. All the money raised is going directly to Mind, so thank you so much indeed.
Heck yes, and we did the last donation for save called for petting them, so we will be petting the animals. Pet. Gotta make sure each of the animals gets a lot of pets. Animals don't care that the acid is there, they just want to keep being pet. And with that, we'll be finishing just almost exactly on estimate. Super solid run. A lot of fun to play this game, a lot of fun to show off. Thank you so much for having us, and we're super happy that we got to show this off. And time.
That was absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much indeed. That was a brilliant run.
Thank you so much. We always enjoy doing these, and it's so much fun to just show off all the beauty of this game, because all the movement just chains together so well, and it's so much fun. So thank you.
Well, thank you very much indeed. It's been an absolute honour and a privilege to host this run for you. I've really, really enjoyed it. And yes, thank you so much for running for BSG. We really, really enjoyed it, and look forward to hopefully seeing you again at some point.
We
Is there
definitely look
anything
forward
else
to
you
it.
say? Was that you?
What?
You have?
We definitely look forward to coming back if we're invited back, and we'd love to do more runs.
Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. Right, okay, folks, we're going to be going off for a quick intermission, but